Okay, in theory, I should now be live. Theory. In theory, communism works. Okay. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Success. Success. Can you all hear me? Can you all see me? You see that? That was a Harry Potter. I did a Harry Potter. They're very rare. Ah, yes, all of the yeses. Ah, excellent. I'm being very fancy, and I'm filming on my phone with my laptop so that I can monitor the chat. But I don't even need to monitor the chat because I can see you guys on the screen. Everything's amazing. Everything's glorious. I'm getting funny looks from across the room, so don't worry about that. Every now and then, I'm just going to look across the room to see what level of snark I'm receiving. I've got headphones on, so you could say whatever you want right now. You could say anything you want, and I can't hear you. It don't matter. This is much better volume than the test. Thanks, Ken. I'm so pleased. Shumai, Bexhalia. Ah, buonasera, Conrad. Oh, this is so cool. I see so many people. Nancy, it's so nice to see you, Nancy. Thank you so much for your lovely Christmas greetings, by the way. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Oh my goodness, Christine is in Australia. Oh, wow. Andrew, hi. Good luck with the PhD. Yay. Hi. Opus Eleni is here with us. If any of you guys don't follow Opus Eleni on YouTube, you should. You should totally. She does amazing stuff. Hello, Texas. Other bit of Edinburgh. Oh, hi. Yes. Manitoba. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be so cold over there right now. It must be so cold. On a level of 1 to 10, what level of snark am I receiving? Like a 1. I call it a 1. It's very gentle.
My face is full of food.
Inverness. Born Again Geek, you're in Inverness. I was in Inverness a few weeks ago for my fieldworks. Beautiful town. Inverness is a wonderful town. If any of you have ever been to Inverness, you'll know. But Inverness is great. You got to. Oh, Causeway Side. We've got people from all over the place. Stoke-on-Trent. Ken, there's nothing wrong with Stoke-on-Trent. I went to Stoke-on-Trent once. I had a lovely time. I walked down a canal. It was sunny. I had a nice time. I do not want it to do voice control. Go away. Virginia, Nevada, Bristol, Deutschland, Texas. Wow, I can't believe so many people are from so many places. This is so cool. Guys, hi. Benjamin, how's the Georgian coat research kicking? So the coat research is going really well. My 1750s coat. It's going really well. I have a mock-up that I'm sort of fairly happy with. And I need to put the sleeves on it again and make sure the sleeves are all right. But yeah, it's going really well. Thank you. There will be a second video in that series. I just have lots of other things on. But yes, I haven't forgotten about the 1750 suit. There will be more 1750 suit videos. I promise. I promise. You have my word of honor. Nom nom. I hope everyone has snacks. Ciao from Turin. Federico. Ah, benvenuto, Federico. It's fabulous to have so many people. Boston, Cruz, California, Pontypridd. Ah, Sheffield. Love Sheffield, Nikki. Oh, I love Sheffield. A friend of mine did his medical degree in Sheffield. Love Bath as well, Benjamin. So cool. Bath is a wonderful town. Jennifer Monch, you're in Montana. Hi, Jennifer. Hi. The cup's great, isn't it? Look at the cup. So this is from York Viking Festival. I think I got this 2 years ago, and it's become my standard reenactment cup that I take to like all of my Viking events. It's just a big brown stoneware mug. It holds about 400 mil, nearly 500 mil, nearly a pint. It's about 2/3 of a pint. It's great, and it's fine for tea because it's glazed on the inside with a nice modern glaze, so it's all good for hot drinks. Om nom. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, Mia Muggle. I started my first semester at uni as a history student about 6 weeks ago. Any advice? Ooh. It's weird because you started your degree during COVID, and I started mine whenever I started mine, many years ago, not during COVID. Oh, Dear Ditch from Ireland.
Go to your lecturer's office.
Fisker Ma. What was your advice? What was your advice?
Go to your lecturer's office hours. Actually talk to them.
Yeah, that's really good advice actually from other person is. Can I just give you? Can I just say? Do you want your actual internet name?
It doesn't matter.
Do you want your? I'll give you your.
Just say that I did lecture in history.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I am here with Isabel Northwood, WODE, who is a very well known costumer, historical costumer, especially on Instagram. She's tagged me in loads of photos and stuff. So you know, Go find. And she says, go to your lecturer's office hours and talk to your lecturer. And I would echo that. Talk to your lecturers. Get to know your lecturers because they have gone through the entire process and they have lots of resources and they know exactly how you feel and what you're going through. So go talk to your lecturers. Talk to them. Talk to your lecturers. Is my advice to you, Mia Muggle. Ooh, lordy, lots more people have started saying things. Always do the reading. Yes, Jacko. Yeah, always do the reading. Yeah, absolutely. What? Oh, meh. Always do the reading. Don't listen to Isabel Northwood. I changed my mind. Always do the reading. Never don't do the reading. You get annoyed when your students don't do the reading.
I expect them to do some of the reading, but we give them huge lists.
Okay,
some
so
of them try to
do some of the reading. Do as much of the reading as you. All right. Do as much of the reading as you can do without it detracting from everything else. Nah. Yeah. Go put on your wool Viking tunic, Wendy. Do it. Oh, I love that people are chatting away in the chat as well. That's so nice that people are just like chatting away. Actually, yeah. So stoneware. So they didn't fire this high. So the shape is based off an Anglo-Saxon. I think 8th or 7th century find that we've got from the south of England, but it's fired in a modern kiln. So, I'm sorry. Kato, hi, or Kato, hello. Skim the reading, exactly. Skim the reading, always skim the reading. If I use my left hand, I don't obscure the entire thing with my hand, isn't that clever? How's everybody doing? Everyone seems to be doing great. Oh, Ashley, you're spinning on a drop spindle. So I had 2 drop spindles, and I managed to break the shafts of both of them by sitting on them. Joe sat on one. Joe, if you're there, you remember this. He sat on my iPad once, and he sat on my drop spindle. And one of them I just sat on, I got in a car and I smashed my drop spindle, snapped it in half. Whoops. So I no longer have any drop spindles that work. Ooh, somebody has got London fog and digitising an Elizabethan blackwork pattern. Meow. Ooh, I like that. That's a great thing to be doing on a Monday night. Wow. Dawn's working on a Japanese garment. Oh, that's super cool. Oh, wow. Oh, so many questions that I haven't even seen. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. Ken O'Malley. Mia, get as much assistance as you're entitled to as soon as possible. Dyslexia, financial disability and stuff. Yes, that's an amazing one. Yeah, always get as much as you're entitled to. You're paying enough at uni that you should take advantage, not take advantage, but, you know, use the resources to their fullest. Doopy-doopy-doo. What do we have? Oh, Cecilia, that's so sweet that you never knew you liked Viking until you found my channel. Oh, I never knew I liked Viking until I started reenacting Viking, so there you go. Ixencabra, greetings from Chile. Greetings to Chile, hello. Lynn, I've never really made ceramics myself. I've played around with ceramics a bit. I've never actually had this. So a big issue that I've always had is space. So if I had the space right now, I would be like making ceramics in my garden. I'd have a little kiln. I'd have a little forge to do blacksmithing in the back garden. Like I'd be doing all of this stuff. But I live in a flat. So like I live in a small apartment in a city centre. So I just don't have the space for that. And I don't really have the funds right now to like hire a space out or anything like that. And I do have access to a workshop, but obviously because of COVID, there are restrictions on my movement. So I've never done any real ceramics, but I have friends who do it, and they've promised me a go on their kiln. So at some point, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Can I do something about the mic scratching on my tunic? Ooh, I wonder if I can. Probably if I just hold the mic a little like this, maybe for now. I'll probably forget at some point because I talk with my hands, but oh, what if I do... Does that work? Am I still audible if I do this? I bet I'm still audible if I do that. It's pretty close to my face. Have I been to Ireland? Harper, I love Ireland. As you guys know, I'm from North Wales, so Ireland is a hop, skip, and a jump away. Thank you, James Curtis. Great. So I spent so much time as a kid in Ireland. I used to go to Ireland on holiday. I worked in Ireland as an archaeologist for a few seasons. Up in County Monaghan, so I've been up to Ireland a few times. Sitting on a drop spindle was painful. It wasn't great. Working on a petticoat. Oh, Mackenzie. Flat felling seams for days on a petticoat. You know how that feels. Yeah, there's sympathetic nodding for you, Mackenzie, from the other side of the room. Yowza. Oh, knitting with hand-spun yarn. Oh, yes. Ooh. Oh, Matthew, you're carving bone pins. Respect. I want to start bone work. The Shetland pony skull in the bath doesn't count as bone work yet because I haven't done anything to it. Oh. I know that occasionally things have been dropping. That's because my iPhone's voice control keeps thinking I want it to do stuff for me. I should probably turn that off. I'm such a professional YouTuber with my voice control on my iPhone being like, stop recording for a second, he needs me. Benjamin, you're cross-stitching a Welsh dragon, that's so sweet. I love it. Oh, that's lovely. Someone's making soap. Got so much stuff going on here. My goodness, this is amazing. Liz, hey Liz, how's it going? Liz says hi. From Liz Capism. You guys already know about Liz Capism because I posted in my community tab about the lovely video that we did together. So go and watch the video I did with Liz Capism and then go and watch the rest of Liz's videos because they're great. They're really good. So good. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Shetland pony skull. Robin, don't be jealous of the Shetland pony skull. It's been nothing but trouble since it arrived. It's amazing. It's super cool. It's the most metal thing I've ever had in the post. I'm making a Mari Lwyd for the Welsh midwinter celebration, and I'll be doing a video on that probably next week, on kind of Mari Lwyd and what it is and how to make one. And you can make them out of cardboard, and you can make papier-mâché skulls, but I've gone the whole hog, why not? And that's thanks to you guys. That's thanks to my coffee donors helping me to pay for the postage on it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do this. So thank you guys. Everyone's been so supportive. So this is an apt time, I think, to say thank you to everyone. So thank you guys so much, because we've got more than 100 people on this live stream, which is insane to me. It's already crazy. So thank you. If any of you have provided any kind of sharing, just watching the channel, you've all probably pressed the like and things. So thank you guys so much for being here and supporting. This is wonderful, especially during COVID. This is such a nice thing to do. I think during COVID, stuff like this is so nice to do. Oh, Conrad, you're finishing a Viborg shirt. I think you mentioned that. Is that the one you were making for a member of the family? Yes, Viborg side seams and the sleeves. It's such a cool garment. Cecilia, what other eras do I reenact? So currently, my main era is early medieval. I used to work as a reenactor professionally. I did school visits, like history classes for schools, where I would go in dressed up in the gear and like teach kids about the period I was doing. And at that point, I had classical Greek, Roman, Imperial Roman, sort of 2nd century Roman Empire. I did Anglo-Saxon at around 8th or 9th century, Viking, obviously. At the minute, I'm doing so Anglo-Saxon, Viking, Brittonic. I have a circa 1500 Tudor outfit I'm in the process of finishing off. I have about half of a 1640s outfit that I'm making. I used to do a lot of English Civil War. I have a circa sort of 1790 to 1810 formal suit that I use for events. 70, thank you, 70, well, yeah, sort of 17. Sound not on now? Tell me if the sound is back on, guys, because I need your help.
If you open settings, it'll probably pause the video, but you can turn off voice control.
I'm back. Okay, great. Okay, hang on. Isabel's going to show me how to turn off. Alright, fine. This is fine. Whatever. It's good enough. You know what, guys? It's good enough. If anyone knows how to turn off voice control on an iPhone, put it in the chat, because I have no idea what I'm doing. There's big chaos energy right now. So, anyway, where were we? How ridiculous. Oh no, I've dropped like 20 people. Oh no, Perrin, it's ruining all of my engagement. It's ruining my engagement. Oh, I cut around the 18th century suit. Okay, so, I should buy an Android. I'm sorry, I cut around the 18th century suit. I also have 1830s, I have 1770s sailor, 1890s evening wear, World War One I'm putting together, and that's about it. And I have a train driver thing. A train driver suit from like mid-20th century. Hey, Bugsy's here. Bugsy McGee. Bugsy McGee. Fabulous, talented actor, man. Laura, the nice circle behind me is my shield. This is my reenactment shield. Here it is. Check it out. Here it is. It's a lot of work, Nancy, but it's also like 10 years, 11, 12 years worth now of putting together costumes and like sewing and acquiring and bits and bobs. So this isn't all stuff that I've made myself. Some of this is purchased of various things that I've bought and made. Robin, the title of my PhD, the working title for my PhD currently is the use of Gaelic and Welsh on gravestones circa 1750 to 1920. That's the current title of my PhD. It's a working title. I've still got at least a year or two left on it, but that's currently what it is. Fashion show. Dawn, yes! I should do a fashion show. Oh my goodness. Get all of my outfits together. It would take me so long to get all of my outfits out and then put them all on, but I will do this for you. I'm willing to do this for you. What's in the beaker? So in the beaker is some nice alcohol-free Heineken beer, because I am not doing the alcohols right now, but I like beer. So that's what we've got. Oh, the fashion show is so popular. Oh my god. Alright, we'll do that. The Welsh Viking lookbook. The dots. Oh my god, rhinestones. So somebody's just said that they thought these dots, for a second they thought these were rhinestones. And I am now 110% going to stick some rhinestones on my shield. This is happening. This is going to happen for York Vikings Festival next year, where there are no rules. I'm just going to turn up with rhinestones on my shield. And like all over my helmet. I'm gonna have something. I should have like a slogan on the back of my tunic in rhinestones as well, like a biker gang. I'll just be a fabulous Viking. I should drink mead, Bugsy. I'm sorry. I'm not drinking mead. I don't actually have any mead in the house right now. My local drink store doesn't stock mead, and my mead is still maturing, so I don't have any mead right now. But I'm not really alcoholing right now. Rhinestones or googly eyes? Both rhinestones, and then two googly eyes in the centre here, and then a little smiley. Imagine. So fabulous. The glamist. Yes, Lisa Gwynn, the glam Viking. Oh, amazing. Oh, Andrew, no, I love the idea of the fashion show. It's not too much work during... Bugsy, I'll save you some mead. It's not too much work during the fashion show. Hey, Reenactment Scotland's here. So if you guys don't know, Reenactment Scotland's a great Facebook page. You'll know it's the right one because it's got a sword hilt as the emblem. It's really good. It's a really good resource. If anyone here is in Scotland and interested in reenactment, Reenactment Scotland is a really good group. It's good enough. It does the job. So I had a little plan. Have I seen Rachel Maxey's trick with googly eyes? Yes, I have seen that, Catherine. I have. I have, yeah. I actually subscribe. All of these. Loads of people are really kindly like, you should subscribe to this costumer a lot of the times. Let me assure you, I subscribe to all of the costumers on YouTube. Everyone who's in the costube group on Instagram, I subscribe to. I think I subscribe to everybody. Because it's such a great community. So, a load of people have asked me about my bookshelf in the bedroom, and full disclosure, most of the stuff in my bookshelf in the bedroom is not mine. Most of the books on that bookshelf aren't mine. I have lots of books, but most of the stuff that's in the bookshelf is specific things. And most of the costuming books, at least. Most of the costuming books aren't my books. It's about half and half, right? Book-wise, but most of the costuming books are yours. I've got gone.
So you've chosen some.
Thank you. So I've chosen some books to give you like a little illustrative look at what's in my... I did see the Costume Among Us live stream. I loved it, Ken. So I've got a few of the books because people have been asking what books I've got on my shelf. So in no particular order... Definitely in a particular order, I have started with some of my scripts. So I have lots of theatre scripts. So this is the York Mysteries. So mystery plays are a medieval and later tradition, actually. They go back further than that, but they're a very popular medieval tradition in Europe, especially in Britain and Western Europe, and it's effectively like a Bible stories, but in theatre form. And who was I? I was the planet Mercury. I was a duck on Noah's Ark, and I was Pontius Pilate's beadle. My best part. And like you can see the thickness of it, it was a massive 3.5 hour long play, and we did it in York Minster, which is the second largest Gothic cathedral in Northern Europe, in front of 1,000 people every night for a month. I have Ben Jonson's The Devil is an Ass, which is a 17th century satirical play, wherein a demon goes up on Earth to 17th century England and causes all kinds of nonsense. Yes, Annie, his beadle. I know. He definitely had a beadle, right? So it's a fun sort of Shakespeare period, but better than Shakespeare because it's Ben Jonson play. It's great fun. Then I've got Branwen Verchlir. There you go. Giacomo, I know, right? Welcome to hanging out with me. Sentences get weird. What was the sentence today that Chelsea heard? You can't have any antlers until the Shetland pony skull's out of the bath. is a sentence you will hear if you hang out with me. Dr. John, Beadle with a D, Delta. Upside down, there you go. Branwen Ferch Lyr. So this is one of the stories from the Mabinogion, famous Mabinogion, the Welsh legends, the Welsh mythical tales. This is from the second branch of the Mabinogion. Actually, this was the first... I think this was one of the first academic literature books that I bought that wasn't just a textbook. So it's all in Middle Welsh. You can just about see there. It's all in Middle Welsh. Hmm?
Read a bit out to them.
I could read a bit out to them, couldn't I suppose? This is one of those weird books where the introductory and the notes are really long, and the actual story itself is really, really short. Hang on, let me find it. Genuinely ridiculous. So, the middle bit is the story. So that is the story, and then that's the introduction, and that is the notes. Look at that. Beatrice, yes, I would consider a little bit of a Welsh video lesson. I'll do some Welsh. Do I know Dr. Gwilym Morris Baird from Bangor? I know the name, but I don't know him personally. Oh, it's reversed. That's weird. It seems to have mirrored my screen. That's random. Mirrored text is an iPhone feature. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Spot on. So yeah, Beadle is like in Oliver Twist. Oh, there you go. Nikki says it's like in Oliver Twist. So Branwen Ferch Lyr starts with Bendigeidfran fab hir a oedd frenin coronog ar yr ynys hon ac ar ddyrchog o goron Llundain. A frynhawn gwaith yr oedd yn harlech yn ardudwy yn llys iddo ac yn eistedd yr oedynt ar garreg harlech uwchben yr weilgi a Manawydan Ferch Lyr y brawd y gyd ag ef a deu froder yn fam ag ef Nisien ac Efnisien. Y gwir da am hynny mal y gwedau ynghylch brenin. So that's how it starts, with Bendigeidfran sat on a rock in Harlech, not doing very much, with a couple of brothers of his. At some point, I'll do a reading of it. Oh, San Gabriel, California, Sonia. Hello. Oh, somebody's grading final exams. Yeah, absolutely. Take a break from that, my friend. Take a break. You deserve it. What do we got next? Oh, he did a short course on the Mabinogion. Tila, cats understand Welsh, you see. Crazy Wool Lady. Do most people in Wales grow up learning Welsh as a first language? Ah, right. So, it's kind of complex because, hey, Vanessa, hey, how you doing? Oh, Bugsy, I got the pot from Trinity Court Potteries. So Welsh is a complex issue in Wales because everybody learns Welsh in school. You learn Welsh in school as a language until 16, I think. But you don't necessarily learn it as your first language. My elementary school, my primary school, was Welsh medium. So all of our lessons were through the medium of Welsh. We had English lessons, the same as anyone else would have an English lesson outside of Wales. But every other lesson, we spoke to the teachers in Welsh. We were expected to ask questions in Welsh, to the extent that if we spoke English to our teachers, they would insist we repeated to them in Welsh, which is how it worked. And so everybody learns Welsh, but not everybody uses it with their families, not everybody speaks it in the playgrounds, not everybody speaks it with their friends outside of class, so not everybody learns it as a first language. It's weird. Mia. Oh wow, you have to do 4 languages at uni? Madness. So I'm fluent in Welsh and English, I'm conversational in French, I am rudimentary in Italian, my ancient Greek is extremely rusty, my Russian, I can read Cyrillic, my German is phrasebook, and I can muddle my way through a book of directions in Spanish if I absolutely have to, probably. And that's about it. Sorry, that's about all I've got. Tommy from Northumberland, you're very sweet. Thank you, sir. Most kind. I'm not showing off. I promise. I don't have very good any of those, apart from Welsh and English. None of my languages are very good. Anyway, bookshelf. Ifas a Truck, which is a book of lovely Welsh short stories that my mam gave to me because I wanted some more Welsh stories. And it has wonderful titles such as Take 3, Breathalyzer, Overland, Campio, which is camping in Welsh. It's not, it's gwersylla. It's a brilliant Ifas a Truck by W.S. Jones. It's really, really good book of like kind of beginner-friendly Welsh stories. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Shut up, Bugsy. It's not that big. It's quite a small shield. It's too small for me. It doesn't protect my shoulder. Oh, La Luta, hi. So I only know Greek, ancient Greek. I took ancient Greek in my undergraduate degree because I had to. I had to choose either Greek or Latin, and I'd studied Latin at high school very briefly, just for my own interest. So I decided to take ancient Greek, and my dad took ancient Greek as well. So I thought I'd follow in his footsteps in that way. There's lots of cracking from my mic. Thank you, Brissy. It's probably because it's connected to my ear. I'm not sure there's a great deal I can do about the crackling. I apologise, but it's just campfire. It's ASMR. Yeah. So what else have we got? Oh, lots of Graham Greene. I literally just like grabbed books from my bookshelf and plopped them down. It could be the connection to my phone because it's not great. We'll see what we can manage. Lots of Graham Greene. Oh, thanks, Benjamin. Lots of Graham Greene. Love Graham Greene. Absolutely love Graham Greene. Monsignor Quixote is a superb novel. It's kind of a Cold War satire of Don Quixote. So Graham Greene's Monsignor Quixote is absolutely amazing. Really, really recommend. Death and the Penguin by Andrei Kurkov, which is I think it's set in Ukraine, just after the Cold War, post-Soviet Cold War, post-Soviet Ukraine. Amazing. What else do we have? Cthulhu Cymraeg, Lovecraftian Tales from Wales, which I haven't actually finished reading yet. It's very silly, but it's very good. Very, very silly book. What else? Scoundrels by Victor Cornwall and Arthur St. John Trevelyan, which I cannot recommend for anybody under the age of 18. It is revolting, disgusting. Annie, what's my favourite book? Oh. What's my favourite?